going on, everybody? Leighton K here for your Oakland Arons Week 3 report with the Flying Bird versus the Austin Swoobats.
Hello guys, I've been helping Leighton K build for the last 3 weeks, so I thought maybe instead of being the silent partner, I actually turn up this week.
Yeah, which is a great thing. I'm actually glad that you decided to do this because, honestly, I'm at my wit's end with doing this. I've been losing for 3 weeks straight, and it's all my fault.
It's so good, man. I've been trying to help. So, the way I built this team was looking at your opponent's team was there was a big... I noticed that he had a couple of defensive mons, and I felt that you could like punch holes through his team. And so the first one I wanted to bring was Brute Root, and I decided to bring Physical again this week, because I thought, for your sake, it would be good if you can set it up. Pedal Blizzard, Earthquake do massive amounts to the thing. Frustration at +2, it does 90% to a Tornadus Pivot OU Assault Vest, and so you should be able to. So if he comes in after rocks, you should be able to get an Oko.
All right. So also, another good reason for Venusaur, Mega Venusaur being physical and stuff is not a lot of people expect that because he's only got 100 base attack compared to his 122 special.
Yeah. And I experienced a lot of success personally when I brought Physical Charizard Y to win a match. That was quite fun. Our next one was Frozone, and we decided to go mix this week. The HP investment is enough so that we can set up on Blissey. Speed is just to outspeed M-Ball. The special attack is so we can damage, is a 2-hit KO on Mega Aggron, a special defensively tank. And the Dragon Claw will Oko most things at +2.
Yeah, also, another reason is, especially with the Hone Claws, is so we can pretty much guarantee a hit with that Focus Blast.
Yeah, and that's really important, I think. To have something like Frozone that can set up on a Blissey that's a physically defensive, especially defensive wall, and then be able to hit it with a physical move, and then if he wants to try to go into Aggron, you can set up on Aggron again, and then just start going for Focus Blast, and you live 2 heavy slams. The next one was Maleficent. We're bringing a different set this week, quite physical. I think, as a collective, we over-prepped a bit for Tornadus T, but I think Tornadus T is one of those ones you have to prep for.
Yeah, Tornadus, like any of the genies, are actually, all of the genies are like pure power, so...
Yeah, and with knockoff to knock off all the annoying items and to hit Ninja, Psycho Cut because it hits M-Ball hard, Superpower to hit Blissey, and Rock Slide to hit Tornadus. And the spread I went with this week is at +1 you'll live a U-turn from a OU Assault Vest pivot. Tornadus.
Alright, so also we don't really have a huge issue with any of his team. But from what we've seen right now, we can easily take care of, Mega Aggron and threats such as Tornadus, and definitely his Manaphy, which is almost a 100% guarantee that he's going to be bringing that this week.
Yeah, and especially with Brute Root, I think that's something I forgot to touch. I didn't expand on was Pedal Blizzard will at +2 kill the Manaphy, and then we have Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio let you down last week, and I think I think
you know what it is. You know what it is he's mad at me because I dropped him from the VGC roster. So I guess he has every right to be mad, but if he goes again this week, I'm going to have to do something about him.
What if you miss Sky Attack this week on Keldor? That'd be crazy.
Oh, man. If he does that, then that's just him being legitimately mad about what I've decided to do.
Because we've got Sky Attack at this EV spread Oko's Conkeldor, Sword Stance, Drain Punch, and Acrobatics just to hit everything really hard. Sky Attack at +2 will do 90% to a Tornadus, so we set up our Stealth Rocks, it's another thing to Tornadus. Gorn, M-Ball, and things like that. I don't have my Night Spears team up in front of me, but that's sort of what I remember everything doing. Do you have anything to add for Rey Mysterio?
Honestly, all I gotta say about Rey Mysterio at this point is I'm really expecting him to be our ace in the hole this week. Doing some massive damage to, as he said, such as like Blissey and Conkeldor. And I got to pull up the rest of the team that he's actually hauling with us.
Even do massive amounts to what's its name? Manaphy, +2 acrobatics.
Oh yeah, that's going to do some major damage. But let's see. Manaphy, Conkeldor, and Aggron are the biggest issues, but I definitely think that he can do it.
Also hits Ninja.
Right on, Kecleon, if we can. Well, we got to be careful about Kecleon with that Shadow Sneak. So.
Yeah, but then again, you're not running High Jump Kick this week. You're running Drain Punch.
Yeah, very true.
And also, I calculated that at +2, you should be able to do 90% to Rhydon with Drain Punch.
What about Lapras?
Same. Lapras is okay.
Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely expecting Rey Mysterio here to be the ace in the hole this week.
And then next up we have Fatality, the Renewalist. I'm bringing another Life Orb set this week, and we're bringing Energy Ball just to hit the unaware Quagsires.
You know, honestly though, I cannot believe that I completely butchered that. Like, there was an easy way to do it. I should have left Axl Rose in last week, but, well, we obviously didn't. But as you always say, hindsight is 20/20. So
yeah, yeah, and I think also last week you didn't play the Malamar, right? I think this week we're really gonna try to play it properly, like not say properly, but try to use like the purpose of it. And I think this week it has a job to hit everything hard and at late game try to sweep. The Side Shock is enough to Oko Tornadoes after rocks.
You mean Psycho Cut?
No, you got Side Shock on Fatality.
Oh, I thought you went back to Maleficent on that one. My apologies. Alright.
And then last one is Falcon, and this week is a no attacking moves, and it's got spikes because 25% to everything will really boost it up. Like, I think it's really important in this match to try to hazard stack him, because I noticed with his team he doesn't have any defoggers or rapid spinners.
He doesn't have those, but he does have a couple taunters, which could put a cripple on us. Because if I recall correctly, I do think both Emboar and Tornadus both get taunt. My bad.
Yeah, Tornadus definitely does, but at the same time, is he willing to risk Tornadus against some of the bigger hitters? Like,
that's a very valid point.
Like, if he wants to go for Torn onto Falcon, you can always just scout turn 1 and then switch into like Fatality, and then see if he wants to try again. I think this week I hope you have the matchup, and I mean you're playing this game pretty soon.
Yeah, we are recording this late because as I've mentioned, had some issues in real life, but as even Night Spear realizes, these kind of weeks happen from time to time, and I try not to have these things like this, but again, happens.
Yeah, and guys, I really hope you enjoy the graphics that I've done for League K. Like, they took a while. You can check out my channel in the description. I've quite a few leagues and a few things like that, and I try to put out the highest quality for my league matches.
Oh yeah, definitely, guys, definitely give this guy some love. He has helped me out so much throughout this. As I said, the only reason I'm losing is my own fault. Human error.
Alright, guys. See you later.
Alright.